Good morning, everybody. Real Fan Man here. Welcome back to Operations. For this installment, we have a WTE yard job. The return train from Gardner, Mass to East Deerfield Yard, and we also have East Deerfield to Deerfield and Hatfield going out to do their switching, which I do not show only because the second level is not up and ready yet. So right now we got the GP15 heading west to the west end of the yard. They're going to pick up those two empty scrap cars. It's a WTE right in front of you. We're going to be picking up that main central gondola. I think we're on hold for a minute, I believe. So I did this video like probably about 2 weeks ago. It's been sitting in queue. Shove back a little bit, looks like. So what I exactly did is not too sure, but anyways, we'll just go with the flow. So that's train East Deerfield, Deerfield and Hatfield, EDDH, or the Deerfield turn. We got cars for corn production services, Harris Rebar, CNS, Pelican, and Turf Care. I think the wife is up. Good morning. I'm just doing a voiceover right now, hon. This is Saturday morning. Alright, so we got the yard crew on the east end doing their job. Sorry. It's alright. The wife is up. She's next to me, so you hear a little banter from her too, I'm sure. Alright, so we're gonna connect to this string of cars in the yard. Bang. I believe we are getting we're getting East Deerfield, Hatfield, or I'm sorry, East Deerfield, Deerfield, Hatfield cars ready. Or Deerfield, Hatfield cars ready. Sounds about right. And the power for that train is going to be Conrail, or ex-Conrail SD 35, number 6035. It's like we'll put them on track 1. And we have Gardner turn coming back to the yard. Got SD26 for power. So how I'm doing my operations, this time around, I'm just doing one continuous operating session, recording them, and obviously posting them on, well, doing my best to post them on Saturdays and Sundays, Saturdays and or Sundays. Let's see how long I can keep it going. I'll try and squeeze in some layout updates as well. And the art crew can continue doing what it's supposed to be doing. With the two cats running around playing, Gracie and Cuddles. I'm very happy with that weathering job I did on that Conrail covered hopper. Still got a lot of weathering to do, in case you haven't noticed. We got a couple of gondolas for Harris rebar. Yeah, it looks like we switched over to the WTE job for a brief moment. Is that new press?
Auto shut off, 15 by 15, all digital.
The wife is looking at new presses for her crafting corner. We need to get a bigger printer though for sublimation. LOL. Alright, so we're gonna pull around there on the bend. And we're back at the yard. Well, middle of the yard towards the west end, I guess. It's like the power for the Gardner turn is uncoupled from its train, and they are going to park on the fuel track, I believe. Don't mind the boxes in the corner there. Next video, they're gone, so. Everything is a work in progress, and I'm sure you guys can relate. Looks like the railroad police are talking to some of the crew members. And we're shoving back to pick up the loaded scrap car at WTE. That white spool you see in the background is from Scotch tape. I think that's from Christmas time. Empty spool. I just threw it in the junk pile. For now, I just take like miscellaneous wires and just throw it in the pile, you know, like scrap wire that I use for wiring the layout. And continued work for building the Eddh train, or Deerfield train. Cats are running around like a bunch of little maniacs. We got some more snow coming today. This will be storm number 12 for me. Been a busy season so far. Rail Lady 2020 knows all about that.
Real Lady 2020's quitting.
No, you're not.
I feel the flu coming on.
Lies. Okay, back at WTE. Looks like we got our pickup. So I'm hoping on the second level to have another scrap yard, which is in Holyoke, Mass. It's actually Sullivan Scrap in Holyoke, Mass. Which would be pretty cool for those cars that I have, because I see a lot of them there. So the backdrops here on this scene are just temporary until I figure out what I want to actually put on the backdrops. Might be something similar to that, but not exactly that. Back in on the east end of the yard. The yard crew's still doing their work. Down. The patient sentence. Oh, hospital life. Real Lady 2020 just showed me a pretty funny meme. Alright, so we dropped off our pickup. Now we are going to shove these two cars down the WTE spur. I was corresponding with somebody that actually works at WTE, and I believe they're a supervisor, if I remember correctly. But we were corresponding through email, and he was giving me some basically the real deal of WTE. They actually have like two tracks. They have an upper track and a lower track, but obviously due to space restrictions, I only have this one track for now, which is fine. However, in a future layout build, that could always change. So, but it's a really interesting things to learn about WTE. Different types of metals, you know, for like track 1 versus track 2. And here we are back in the east end of the yard. So this is like a 26-minute video, if you haven't noticed already. 26.5 minute. And I believe the Deerfield turn train is complete. So the yard crew will be parking their locomotive on their engine track. Okay, car's dropped off. I'm going to back out. Back out, throw our switch, lock it up. And then we will shove our car back to the yard. And it looks like we got our power for the Deerfield turn. The Conrail SD35, number 6035. They gotta run through the yard, basically run around the train. And we'd like to get the ESU lock sound, I think 5 decoder for this locomotive at some point this year. Hopefully sooner than later. Obviously you can tell it doesn't have any sound. Oh, I think they're... Oh, that's right. I think we stopped. We're waiting for WTE to come in from their job. And once they make it back into the yard and clear the track, Deerfield turn crew can pull out and connect to their train. So, video's almost over. We got about almost a minute, a little over a minute and a half. And they're gonna shove down. Looks like probably track 2 or 3. And they're pretty much clear. Deerfield turn crew can pull on out and connect to their train now. There's a sharp looking locomotive. Can't wait to get sound on that bad boy. There we are, shoving back. Bang, there it is. Well, they're taking that about wraps it up for this operating session. Gonna see them take off down heading west to head south on the Connecticut River Subdivision, off to Deerfield and Hatfield to do their switching jobs. Thanks everybody for taking the time to check the video out. Please feel free to drop a comment and hit that like button. Any questions, comments, constructive criticisms, always welcome. Take care, stay safe. Happy modeling. Railfan Man signing out.